Because
I know.
we're not cool enough for her, I guess.
Jesus,
Hey, I use snowballs. We're pretty cool.
True.
Go, Snow Leopard.
Literal cool.
Hey, I'm a shocking person.
Okay, we are officially live now, actually. It was
Woo.
thinking. So,
Hello, world!
we've already done that, too late. Okay, so, first things first, welcome to the Stuff and Nonsense game, where it is full of stuff and nonsense. My name is Ari, I am your semi-benevolent DM, who is running everything through the computer, and for once is not having any technical difficulties.
You are a benevolent DM. You're trying not to kill us.
There's a couple of times in the past sessions where I have had to try very hard not to kill you by accident. Trust me, if I ever kill you, it will be on purpose.
It'll be rocks from the ceiling.
Yep, probably rocks.
Or the ground.
So I play Darvan, the group cleric, basically the token healer, so that people don't die.
We hope.
He is semi-effective at this. Semi.
Occasionally.
Heavy on the
Kind
side.
of.
Alright.
Maybe.
Next we have...
Ladies first!
You say this every time. Like, at this point, I'm going to turn you into an honorary lady and make you go first.
Hey, who says I'm a lady? I'm offended.
You're DM.
Perfect.
You're the DM in this case, you have to go first.
You are the DM.
We'll just go left to right according to Roll20. So, Michelle.
Hello, I've already introduced my name. I'm Michelle, and I play the Swabble Gobble.
The Swirble Gooble.
Exactly. And since nobody can pronounce either my race or my name, I go by Inez.
Inez the
Alright,
Swab
that's
Wobble.
And I, as I say every time, am here to burninate your village.
Burn all the things.
Yep.
Including our healer.
Yep.
That was not burning. Technically, that was dropping a building. That the building
It
was
was
on fire is a side point.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
It was still kind
Special
of
damage
smoldering
gets
when it fell on
calculated
him.
first.
Alright, Zeke, your turn.
I'm last on the list.
Nope,
No, you are.
you are not.
Keep going.
Yeah, I am.
Not according to my list.
Nope.
Well then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Zeke. I usually go last because I like being the fourth person to speak. Unfortunately, we have 5 people now.
Yep,
So I'd have to let Will go last usually, but
definitely this time because he's the new guy.
well,
Yeah.
But, I play Adin. He's the sorcerer. He shoots lightning. I'm waving at my computer screen that doesn't have a camera on. Just kind of subconsciously doing it here. I'm also the one who lately has been trying to kill my teammates, apparently.
Yep, there has been a couple of cases of that.
Well,
Yeah, push the dude into the room.
Setting off an explosive rune when there's people around.
Mm-hmm.
lightninging through the bookshelf that I didn't realize was the bookshelf because the screen showed it being the other bookshelf.
You wouldn't have known he was there anyway.
Yeah.
In my defense, when I ordered that lightning, I didn't know which bookshelf it was because the way it looked, it was the other one.
Yeah.
And you knocked our druid unconscious.
Also, in my defense, I didn't know what that rune did, so I need to throw people into it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least he didn't step into it.
Yeah, Darvan did just step into it.
Darvan did not step into it. He tried to push somebody into it.
No,
So
somebody
he
tried to
was
push him
getting
into it.
pushed, remember?
Oh no, was somebody else pushing it?
Because we have pathetic
yeah.
swords
Yeah, somebody else
and
tried
really
to push
strong
him into
mages.
Yeah.
We're so good at this introducing thing.
Yeah,
We got sidetracked.
we're supposed to be introducing, not telling all the past stories. That's the next part. Mia, your turn. Introductions.
Hi, I'm Mia. I play the
Mia.
druid. Shush.
No.
I play the Dhampir druid Sorin Vincent Norwood, who is currently unconscious, but he's normally around.
Useless.
Doesn't exactly do a whole lot, but he does bring in the animal companion. And he tries to do things, except he's a very bad shot with a snowball. And I really don't want to get close enough to smack him with a stick, let's be honest here. By grace of having a druid, I also play the really oddly powerful snow leopard named Cubla, who happens to have been like the only member of our team who consistently could do a large amount of damage, except when she was eating rocks. And I heard those snorts. She also can apparently disappear while people are looking at her, which, to be honest, she is a snow leopard. She also is the one with the judgmental eyes.
And our new person, who has listened to us play and still decided to join.
Woo!
I'm not sure why, actually.
It sounded like your average D&D group. My name is Will. I'm going to be playing Saerenrae, the half-orc barbarian.
Yay!
Barbarian?
Something that can
Yes.
And take hits.
Smashy. Oh, yes.
I'm less so focused on something I can hit, and more that you can take a hit.
hit. Since most of y'all I can almost kill with a single attack.
Yeah,
I play squishy
one
sword.
really good hit.
Yep. Will is here to win the can take a hit.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think everybody can hide behind her, though.
No. But I can fly. That
See,
seems to be working
take
for
some
me.
hits. Not too many, but can.
Alright, so with that, we are completed with introductions that we really need to try making shorter in the future, because that was like 10 minutes of introductions.
Well, then tell me to shut up next time.
Well, next time I might mute you. Alright, so,
Just give me a
last
warning that
game.
so I can shut up and not talk to myself.
Last game, we have continued up the Tower of Mirage, where our group had been hired to go to try to retrieve an item for the son of the wizard who owned the tower. When the wizard died, bandits took over though, and it caused problems. So we've been working our way up the tower.
We got hired because we are semi-competent at what we do.
At least
Are
that's
we?
the rumors. That's how the rumors go.
I don't know if they're true.
There's a bard that's fascinated with the group, and he's been going around telling extremely embellished stories. So some of the things that happened, there was a floor where there was a bunch of were-rats, and there was a mage who was controlling a homunculus, and all sorts of things that happened there. And there was one surviving enemy from that encounter because he ran into the other room, blockaded the door, and leapt in a pool of water so that nobody would set him on fire anymore.
But hey,
But it was so much fun.
Fire is not so much fun when you're mostly fur. It's kind of painful.
Fire's also kind of painful.
Cubla would probably back you up on that one.
And
Why
then
is Cubla on fire?
As a note, if Inez wants to live, she probably doesn't want to try and set Cubla on fire.
Then there was the highly entertaining, very enjoyable battle in the final room of the tower, where there was 2 doppelgangers, 2 teleport pads, a bunch of bookshelves that broke off the line of sight, and if you were standing by one of the teleport pads, you could not see the other one. So I don't know if the doppelgangers decided to start turning into player characters and teleporting all over the place. It got to the point where it was really hard to keep track of who was who. It was quite fun.
It was quite hilarious.
And at one point, one of the doppelgangers had convinced one of the other player characters that, yes, he was Sorin, and his snow leopard is so confused she's attacking him because she thinks he's an enemy. Help, help. Gotta love high bluff scores.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
And
I do.
Cubla was just like, nom, do not like,
bluff.
do not want.
The mage who was in charge, who had taken over the tower, did manage to escape, though. So you guys are really sucking on the people in charge of things getting away front in these games so far, since Erstrump escaped in the first module.
Hey, we did kill Orc Putin.
You did kill Orc Captain Putin, yes.
No, we didn't. Matic did.
Oh yes, the captain of the
We
guard
as a
did.
Group.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Matic in that one guard.
It pretty much was Matic in that one guard.
I know, but they were kind of in our group.
Alright,
Anyways,
let's get our dhampir off the ground.
yes, because last time, you know, the dhampir druid was very nearly killed by the enemies. They went into hiding, hid behind a bookshelf, and then lo and behold, while they were behind the shelf, randomly the sorcerer decided to lightning the shelf that was apparently full of weird fetish furry porn that the wizard drew on his off days, and happened to hit the druid and knock them unconscious. So that's where we're starting.
While standing next to the snow leopard.
The battle
Yeah.
recently ended. Part of the group was... Let me move you guys over into our encounter zone. So part of the group was down in the lower area.
No, we were all pretty much up in the top area because Darvan's with the homunculus.
Yeah, Darvan's with the homunculus. Everybody else is up in the top area.
This is Darvan.
The druid just keeled over. Did anybody notice? Because Cubla is partially blocked by this bookshelf.
Mm-hmm.
Did Sorin make any noise as he keeled over?
I have no idea.
Well, if you don't know
Probably
how...
not. He just probably he was being really quiet, being stealthy, you know.
Okay.
And he was already mostly unconscious anyway.
Well, Darvan's gonna kind of move up here towards where he knows the rest of the group is, because probably people need healing. So he's going to come up here, and then I'm gonna roll a perception real quick. We'll get you in a minute, Will. We'll give it just a little bit of time, and then you can come in.
That's cool.
But let me scroll down my very...
Also, the tokens on the side are all some of the homunculus changes.
Yeah, the doppelgangers kept changing.
Yeah, the
And so every time they
doppelgangers,
changed, I'd move the old tokens to the side. Let me get rid of those. Okay. So, anybody who wants to can roll perception.
except for
Except for Sorin.
Hashtag wow.
Aiden doesn't see anything. He's still wishing that he could burn his retinas out of what he just saw. Darvan was blinded by... Did Darvan really roll a nat 1 twice? Holy cow, because I accidentally double-clicked it, and both times it was a nat 1.
Yup.
So I guess following our new rules for when you roll nat 1s on skill checks, Aiden, roll another perception check. Darvan rolled nat 1s twice. Aiden, wow, this is a start. Wow. Okay, hold on. I gotta think.
everyone's blinded.
I gotta think.
Hold on. I'm going to give us a little bit of. Give me a second. I need a Gyazo of this, so we can get a screenshot, so you can post it for entertainment value later.
Okay, I'm gonna say that Darvan, as he was walking up along the shelves, he trips on the corner of the bear rug, and since it kind of looks like this furnace area has kind of spilled out, he manages to get ash into his eyes, and he can't see for a while. So he's just kind of on the floor, in a fetal position, scrabbling at his eyes, going, "Oh my gosh, I can't see!" Because Darvan.
Darvan.
Hey, what you're saying is we are opening our session here.
With Damnit Darvan.
With Damnit Darvan.
Yeah, pretty much.
Darvan.
Aiden, you do not perceive anything because the heat from the fire caught a piece of paper, blew it up into the air and straight into your face, and this one is completely unburned. You see a complete picture of one of the most intensely not safe for work fetish furry drawings ever. And you can't see for a moment because, oh my god, it's in my brain, I see it, I can never unsee.
I take the paper and fling it down in any direction. Any of them.
The picture is like imprinted
Yes.
on your retinas, and that's all you
Yes,
will
but I
have
fling-
in your mind's eye.
But I fling it out so I can hopefully eventually see again.
And you know what? Honestly, this is a great time. Will, I'm letting you walk in right now.
Wonderful.
Unconscious druids.
I'll be right back.
So, let me get...
Hey, I want to point out that I rolled a 21 on my perception. What the hell did I see?
You see between... since the fire has been burning for a while, there's kind of some spaces to see in between the bookshelf now. You see the druid unconscious on the other side of the shelf.
I'll be right back. Sorry.
Did Cubla roll? Yeah. Cubla, you see that... You peek around, you smell that your druid is around the corner of the bookshelf, and you turn and you see that he is unconscious, and weirdly looks a little lightning charred.
Threatening growl begins very deep in her throat. But she kind of
Wandering
turns.
over here to find out what's going on.
Okay.
She turns to stare at the sorcerer, who is oddly unable to do anything. What are you doing?
See the restroom. Okay.
Okay. She'll be back in a bit.
He cannot be growled at. He backs away. Eep, eep, eep.
Eep! Eep! Eepity eep! Okay.
Yup.
Copy.
So,
I'm working on getting...
I'm going to poke our unconscious druid to find out if he's alive, dead, what's going on.
I think he's unconscious but still breathing, right? That's how the zero works.
Yeah. Unconscious, but still breathing. Definitely out of it. Why is this token not showing up? We're gonna end up with like 6 of Zenra's tokens when they find that. There we go!
Oh, I've...
Okay. So here's your token.
Hey,
Here's the door.
My apologies.
It's all good. I'm currently poking the druid.
The
Who's
druid...
still breathing, but unconscious.
Yep. So Inez and Cubla, I imagine, are
Paler than
both
before.
staring at the unconscious druid. Darvan is going, ah, my eyes, my eyes.
Actually, technically, Cubla looked back, is staring at Adin.
Aiden
Rally.
doesn't notice because, oh gosh, that image will never go away ever. Why was it so detailed?
I am currently cursing at it in Orin. Why Orin? Because I'm a sylph. It's the natural choice.
Awesome.
So you don't notice Cubla growling at you because you are so distracted by your mental image. At this point, Zenra, you can walk in.
I just a minute to go, guys, I think we killed our druid.
Right as she walks in.
Yep.
She.
So Zenra, you walk in.
Yeah.
You see
here.
there's a couple.
Play homunculus.
There's a few corpses that are not marked on here, where there were some humans that got killed and the doppelgangers got killed. There's a homunculus a being
Right here.
made of clay right there. From where you are, you can see there's what looks like a cleric rolling around on the ground, clutching and rubbing at his eyes. There's a very small gnome-looking thing that's a swooble-gooble or whatever it is. You know, that thing. You see some glowing runes. You can actually see the blue one. You mostly just see flashes of the blue light. The red one, you can pretty much see that there's symbols on the ground. There's a bunch of bookshelves. One of them is on fire, this one back here. And roll me a perception check to see what else you see. I suggest you roll higher than... Oh my gosh! Good lord!
Wow.
It is your first roll of the session, and you rolled a
Well,
1.
and there was the test one he did before we started where it was double one. Roll another perception. Oh my gosh.
Hey, there we go.
No one
Six
can
or
see.
Do orcs get, or do you get bonuses for? No, it's gonna be a class skill, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's see. So you walk in. The door was most of the way open, but you fling it open the rest of the way. It bounces off the wall. It comes back and hits you in the face. So now there's a door in your way again. So you had a glimpse of everything, and then the door came around and hit you again and blocked it. You can just move it out of your way and then continue in.
These ones.
But you don't see the druid or the sorcerer or the snow leopard. You just see the other things that were described.
At this point, Inez goes, "We have a healer. How is we have a dead or unconscious druid not a problem for the healer? Like, you want me to set it on fire? Because I'm pretty certain that's not gonna help."
I can't heal if I can't see!
Cubla stares at Inez going, what the heck? Cubla stares judgmentally.
Inez stares judgmentally back.
So, everybody
See
else,
each other staring.
you heard the door suddenly slam against the wall.
I
You
didn't,
heard the bouncing. Yeah, you're distracted. Darvan's distracted. So Inez, okay, basically Inez and Cubla, you heard a thunk noise.
Shink.
Probably followed by a slight.
Ting, ting, ting. Snow leopard.
A snow leopard leaps out and stares at you. Not
Judgmentally. Don't know if you know that, but because your perception is really bad.
Oh, I should have brought the pizza.
At this point, Aiden, you will never forget what you have seen, but you can start to move past it.
Kind of.
Darvan,
Is still writhing.
good lord. That's an awesome picture.
Isn't it though?
So Darvan is getting to the point where he's getting the ash out of his eyes. He's kind of sitting up, but he'll be working at it for a little bit still.
Alright. My gnome is going to try and find the damn healer. And get him to come help.
The healer's right behind you.
Writhing.
So, and he just yelled at you, I can't heal anything if I can't see. So when you said, where's the healer, or whatever you said, from right behind you comes this yell.
Yep. It shows how much attention I pay to things.
Well, you
It's
know,
right there.
if it's not explodable.
Right! Exactly. The more meta comment, the more hilarious thing about this is I'm the one with the abilities that could heal the dhampir.
Yeah. So are you gonna
Alright, I
turn
want
around?
to roll a perception check to figure out what besides inanimacy is wrong with the druid.
Okay, roll me a perception. Roll higher than a 1, and you'll do
Please.
better than everybody else.
Well, except for Cubla. You did
How
better
about
than
an
Cubla.
Yes.
Okay. So, you can tell... Wow, you haven't looked very closely at this person before, have you? There's a few things about them that seem kind of strange. To see specifically what... Roll me a knowledge nature.
Okay.
Well, if only it was the druid who's
But
away.
with your high thing, you're gonna get bonuses to that.
Okay, give me 1 second because I gotta find my knowledges. They don't come up in the little...
Now, if
Chart.
only the druid was able to roll that, because he has been away. He's the one who's unconscious.
You wanted a knowledge nature?
Yeah, that'll work.
Promptly rolls a 1.
Shush. 2.
Well,
It's a whole...
so it's not a 1.
I have never seen so many single digits in a roll.
I know, right?
Okay, so I actually mentally decided I would give you a plus 10 since that was a freakishly high perception roll.
I know.
So that's a 14.
Yay!
The problem with your druid is he's not alive.
Oh! I have something.
You're not sure what, but he's not alive.
Right. Well, I have lived in a hole all of my life with lots of other things that are not daylight and living friendly.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that would be why all of the healers' attempts to channel
That
energy
was
and
why he
heal
sounded so
people.
confused that one time.
Yeah, that would be why
I
those
didn't-
didn't work.
I am going to channel inflict light wounds, which is essentially channeling negative energy at the
Yeah.
so I put my hand on it like, I wonder if this works, because I'm an alchemist, and rather than ask permission, I'm just gonna test my
Well, who are
theory
you
on-
to ask? The cleric who's down on the ground?
Well, Cubla is still there, staring judgmentally at
No,
everything.
she's turned the other way.
She's distracted.
Sorry.
Alright.
Now's a
Which
good
leads me to the
time.
First question. Which leads me to my next question.
Okay,
Does
so-
Darvan notice this?
do we need to worry about the DC? Are you trying to save against me doing this?
He's
yeah.
unconscious. You're good.
Great. So it's 1d8 plus 2.
Okay, roll it.
Roll it.
Roll high! Not a
I'll do my
one.
best. Not bad. 7.
7.
Which is better than our healer mostly does.
Hey! He only gets to roll a 1d6, thank you very much.
I know.
And he can heal everybody except the dhampir. But that's not his fault.
Damn it, druid.
Okay, so Sorin, a rush of energy flows into you. What would normally be very painful for other people just feels nice to you. And you are conscious once more.
And
Probably questioning how they do, but
you see the grinning swabble gobble going, "Sup, undead bestie?"
suddenly a lot more confused.
Alright, so
Undead?
You heard? I thought you were too busy battling mental images.
well, he was getting past it. Roll a perception.
I'm gonna restart roll 20 here.
Okay.
I'll be back in a moment.
Everybody except Inez roll perception.
And
Okay.
Aiden,
Yay!
Aiden, you did not hear that. Somehow, even though you're like half the distance that Saerenrae is away, you did not hear it, and she did.
I'll roll my perception for Cubla in just a sec.
It is she,
Darvan!
right? I did read that right.
Darvan!
Yeah.
Solid, Darvan.
Darvan hears everything!
Except that's a
Oh yeah,
roll to confirm.
I should roll to confirm. Darvan hears something! I gotta get used to this. Darvan hears everything!
If he had rolled 2 20s, would he have heard us saying all this nonsense?
Probably. Either
Oh, yeah,
that,
I need
either
to-
that, or he would have heard everybody's hearts beating except for one and been like, "Oh yeah, undead."
I mean, I don't know exactly how it works, but
Okay, Cubla, you hear it too. You already knew though that your druid was undead. But you heard,
though, so.
you heard, she heard, so she knows that Inez knows.
Shoot.
I know that
It
you
is.
know that we know.
You feel eyes on your back. Judgmental
True.
eyes. The snow
Yep.
leopard must be looking at you.
I'm gonna roll
Around.
Sorin's perception too, just so I see what he knows.
Sorin,
he's-
you now know that you are undead.
Hey, guess what, Sorin? You're undead.
Well, so does he see at least some of what's going on?
Inez is crouched down next to you, grinning at you, with the look of, I know
Very
you.
disconcerted.
I know your secret.
Because I'm so
Darvan's
clever.
got his head poked around the burning bookcase, looking at you with a look of, it makes sense now! From your angle, you don't see anybody else. You don't even really see Cubla. So, Saerenrae. You've walked in. There's all sorts of chaos going on. Things are crazy. It's a great introduction to this group. What are you gonna do?
And
You
you just
were
heard something about undead.
you were sent here to try and save this group of bozos, and you're wondering if you were supposed to save them from themselves?
She's currently just standing there with a look of confusion and
is going
slight
on
judgment.
That's
In
par
their
for the
eyes.
course.
Confusion and judgment. You fit in with our group.
Just kind of wondering, what the hell did I just sign up for?
Alright, well, given that I don't know Zenro's there and don't care, I'm gonna start running around the room, like, start trying to figure out what isn't destroyed and what's all here so we can tell our employer that this thing is mostly intact.
Safe
yeah.
for the not safe for work.
You guys are here specifically looking for a thing. Let me pull open the thing so I can tell you about the thing that you are looking for. There are
Awesome.
you guys can also at
Satan
some point
plays with the runes some more.
loot the rest of the tower because there's probably other things. And we can even say at the end of this that you guys thoroughly go through the tower and take everything there is to take, and then I can tell you next time specifically what you get. But let me pull this up so I can see.
Aiden teleport pads to the other side of the room.
Just because
Why?
teleport
Why?
pads are fun.
Because he's a sorcerer. He wants to know everything.
No, he's a
Why?
sylph.
He's a sylph
Yeah.
Fine.
who wants to know everything. He's also a sorcerer who thinks he knows
Who wants to
everything.
know everything?
Okay, so Darvan, while he's sitting here, is going to do his healery thing and heal people, and I just have to remember, I think it's a d6 plus 1. Hold on. It is
Good to talk.
d6. No, just a d6. Straight d6. Okay, let me roll that.
No, none rolling for you.
You don't want to heal? Everybody within 30 feet heals 2 points of damage. It's not much, but it's some. Except for Sorin, because Sorin
So who gives up trying to say it feels good?
Aiden, what did you do? You broke your hit points bar.
I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, I had 8. I said I had 8. I said... Alright, now, +2.
Okay. Did you give Cubla some?
Yeah.
Okay. So, y'all feel a rush of healing. Saerenrae, you feel a rush of something that doesn't heal you at all, but you probably recognize it as the feel of healing.
It's refreshing.
Ah, minty fresh.
The gentle summer's breeze.
Sorin, you don't get healed.
And then Darvan looks around and he goes, "Holy cow, somebody new!" Because he's like, 30 seconds behind most people.
And so I was like, what?
And at first glance, he's like, "Oh shit, it's an orc!" Wait, is it an orc? Looks. He's still got ash in his eyes, so he's like, squint.
You're getting stared at really thoroughly.
I'm still looking for the thing. I haven't seen the new person yet, so,
Well, it's pretty easy for you to find it because you're standing right next to it.
Yay!
There's a box with some glasses, some spectacles, right here. Right where the wizard's son told you it probably would be, unless the bad guys had found it.
Okay.
So you can
I will pick it up.
Pick it up and keep it.
And I will pick it up and start skipping through the room going, I got a jar of dirt! I got a jar of dirt!
Yes, Jack.
Because reason. Yes.
I'll just have to say, it'd probably be a little hard to miss all 6 of me.
No, I'm intending to have me essentially run into you.
The other thing you can do is, if you have the glasses and you put them on, you can make me a Knowledge Arcana check.
Yay!
Perhaps you should
I
give it
love
to
knowledge arcana checks.
sorcerer. If you actually, could see the sorcerer. There's probably still a look of, horror going on here.
Because
There
at
is
the moment,
something-
She found
I've come around to look at our visitor, and I've got the picture of I've got a barbarian there with a picture overlaid.
There we go.
And you're making an expression of
For
disgust.
some reason, Ari, they had entered 47 into my knowledge arcana modifier. And I was like, how do I have
Wow.
a 52 here?
Damn,
I'm a little
girl.
confused.
Was it supposed to have been 4 or something?
No, it was supposed to have been 2.
So as you skip around, your eye falls, and if you put the glasses on, your eye falls on the bookshelves, and you can now understand some of the etchings in the shelves. They say things like, maybe evocations and invocations, and everything seems organized, and so you can read it now.
I get totally distracted by this and run into the half arc and fall down.
Face first?
Butt first.
Butt first?
Plop.
You
Like,
bounce off.
You run.
Yep, I
how
bounce
do you run butt first and half orc?
I don't. I
she, like,
run
bounces
into
off
the
the
orc.
barbarian.
and
Oh,
bounce
you run in and
backwards.
bounce off. Okay. Roll me
Right.
a d20.
Okay.
Don't break the glasses.
Please don't do that. But I am
Cubla stares judgmentally.
I'm chaotic good. What did you want from me?
Sorin comes up. Kind of meanders over.
As you run into the barbarian and bounce off, the glasses fall off your face, land hard on the floor, and one of the... what's it called? Arms? Suddenly can't remember.
Mhm.
The arms of the spectacles.
Snaps off.
I can fix that!
But can you fix my ears?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Just kidding. So...
Inez bounces back and goes, wow, you're tall.
yeah, how tall are you?
6'6".
That's like...
I'm
taller than I am.
3'2",
So you're
so
twice the height of our swarm google.
Yep.
Adin glances
Hi.
up at the.
And you're pretty small.
Adin glances up at our.
Oh, you
I
called
can't
her
stop
pretty.
I'm surrounded by giants.
Because remember, Adin's 6'2".
How tall
I pick
is,
up the glasses
how tall is
and the
Ines?
thing that broke off.
How tall is Ines?
3'2".
You're taller than
Something like that.
Cubla.
Yay!
Except for a cat, is it the height or the length that counts?
In this case, it's the height. Since we're going, is she taller than anyone? Lengthwise, Cubla would be taller, air quotes, than everyone because of her tail.
Tails are long. Alright,
They have very
so,
long tails.
Saerenrae, there was crazy running around. Somebody just bounced off you. What is up with this group, and why aren't they dead, considering all the corpses you saw coming up? Because how could they have possibly beaten all of these things?
Just the rats alone in the entranceway.
No, you guys took out the corpses from the entryway. Remember?
That's right.
You cleaned out the first floor and the outside stairway in case anybody came down from upstairs.
Yep. We're good at things.
Somehow.
She's just
Sorin
standing there,
waves awkwardly.
face palming, just staring, just wondering how.
Magic!
Literally.
Literally, there's 4 magicians on this team.
So Darvan gets up and kind of cautiously comes around and looks at you. And then
Inez goes, could be another doppelganger!
Sorin pulls out his court staff.
Adin pulls out his quarterstaff.
well, it's not like this group has much luck with orcs either, because that's what you guys dealt with the entire first time, so that's 2 strikes. Could be an orc, could be a doppelganger.
So Sorin kind of gets this look of panic at Inez's head and pulled out. It's a, yeah!
Oh, put that away before you hurt yourself.
Everybody's...
Well, if you're not a doppelganger, why are you here? Also, I think I can fix this.
just put it in the box.
But you can read the bookshelves with it.
Yes, and the kid who sent us here probably will want to be able to, so put it in the box before you break it anymore. Put it
Well, I
in the
can
box
fix
before
it.
you drop a building on it.
I only did that once.
Guys, back off!
She puts it in the box, but at some point I will attempt to correct it.
Darvan holds his hand out for the box.
No,
He keeps his hand
you
held out.
are the worst at not seeing things. I mean, I realize I just ran into an orc, but you are the worst.
Give the druid the box.
Alright,
The druid?
druid can have the box.
I don't want the box!
You mean the druid that didn't tell us it was an undead?
What do you have against
I was
undead? I mean,
gonna tell you eventually.
I don't have anything against undead necessarily. I have something against secrets being kept from us. From me.
The last time people knew I wasn't dead, I nearly
Somebody say
died.
secrets?
You
Are
know,
there secrets I need to find out?
it would have been nice to know that you were something that I couldn't heal, so I didn't waste attempts on trying to heal you. I can't actually heal you.
Nearly got
I just
killed
have to
the
do it
last time
differently.
people-
So at this
I'm dead.
point, the entire group is devolving into arguing.
Does Adin understand what's going on yet? Because he didn't get here.
Roll a perception.
Come on, 1.
Higher than what?
At this point, it's hard to miss, but
Yes,
Nice.
you know what's going on. You can kind of infer it from what's going on, being said. But at the moment, it's kind of just all devolving into one sound of everybody yelling at each other.
hey, I'm going to make. Can I do something with Aiden here?
What do you want to do?
Intimidate the group into quieting down.
I was about to do that too.
But okay, I got a question.
Aiden, you can try it, but
Don't
you'll be
you
at
have
a
really
negative.
high charisma.
Okay. Will you all just shut up a minute?
Everybody else, roll a will save.
Does Cubla have to roll a will save? He's
Yeah,
not talking.
roll a will save.
Okay.
I'm sorry, because this is not gonna work. Sorry, my will save modifier is a 9.
Okay,
Everyone else shuts up.
so did that with a negative. You're heard by Cubla, who's not listening, and is kind of surprised at how loud and forceful you can sound.
Not you.
Darvan shuts up. He's like, everybody else ignores you.
Alright.
Zenra, you
gonna try to intimidate.
you can roll an intimidate. And we'll have those will saves
You're also getting
stand.
stared at by a...
You are
on,
slightly
Vincent.
more
Oh.
successful.
Hold up.
Wow.
Aiden's too busy
Wow.
yelling at everybody else to pay attention to somebody else. So,
Yelling.
Zenra, you're
Do I
slightly more...
roll? Do I roll to confirm will save too?
Nah.
Okay.
So, Zenra, you
Are we rolling a new will save?
Nope, the old one is standing.
Okay.
So you're slightly more successful at getting everybody to stare at you with kind of a look of surprise. The only people you don't get are
The swarm
Inez.
and the sorcerer.
Yeah, Inez and the sorcerer. Or, no, not the sorcerer. Hold up. Yeah,
Yes, the sorcerer.
the sorcerer's not paying attention to you because he's too busy yelling at everybody else. Inez doesn't pay attention to
Inez.
you. And Sorin
How
just
about
barely
Sorin?
makes it. So, how do both of you...
I think I'm in interest of making this go faster. Inez is not scared, but just kind of interested because we're really bad at intimidate, and that was cool.
It's like, hey! That was
Yep.
a lot better than we normally do.
Yep.
Okay, I'll be back in just a sec.
That was just with a sneer. A slight growl.
It's like, you didn't put a lot of effort into that intimidate, and surprisingly it still worked. Probably just because it was something other than yelling, your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries, because that's
Smelled of
apparently the
elderberries.
only way everybody insults here. And it's just like, whoa! Something different.
Hey, I threatened that rat with fire as a lightning mage. And I also tried to bluff out the gnome.
I also did the all the way up thing, which worked.
Where'd Mia go?
She had to help with something real quick.
Will, share my old fashioned. There you go.
Well, while I wait,
Hmm.
I'll be back in just a second. I'm going to see what my friends are pinging me for.
I'm
Alright.
thinking to bring people into line. I'm actually going to see about knocking over the bookcase. Not on anyone, but making
Just
enough
knocking it
noise
over.
to where they pay attention.
This one?
Yeah.
Which direction? Are you gonna push it or pull it?
Probably kind of push it like that way.
Okay. so it won't fall on the homunculus. That's what I was checking. Roll me.
I was mistaken. What's going on? Sorry.
Zenra's rolling to knock over the bookshelf. Roll like a strength check. Well, it depends on how you're gonna do it, I guess.
Just kind of take the hammer and just smack it.
Okay, that's more of an attack roll then. Roll me the most generic attack roll that you have.
Sorry. What a mess.
Zenra's knocking over a bookshelf.
Oh, so you're
Damn!
the newcomer, just after kind of doing a growl to get all of y'all's attention, just kind of swings, and how are you gonna hit it? Are you gonna straight up smash that thing, or?
I'm just kind of take the hammer off my shoulder, take it, and just wail on it, just trying to knock it over.
Ka-chunk! Papers go flying everywhere. This was the one that had those interesting looking invocation spells that are now all over the floor.
Why did you do that?
Well, I seem to be getting attention now.
That you are. I'm sure everybody's looking at you.
A book nearly hit Inez on the head.
You almost squashed our svirfneblin.
I'm a svirfneblin! Like,
Surf goblin?
whatever.
Darvan just looks utterly confused. He's like, who are you and what are you doing here?
Yep. Cubla stares judgmentally.
It's Cubla.
So I'm like, Cubla, do not attack the person.
Hi, my
A
name's
very, very graceful
Austin,
looking
here to
thing.
join
Cubla
you.
just kind of turns around and is like, nah.
What were you saying? This is
Inez
the only
goes-
problem with...
Yeah. It's hi, my name's Zenra. I was sent here to help you.
And it goes, are you
Or to fetch your
sure?
remains.
Who?
What? The kid didn't trust us?
No.
Well, Darvan
Well,
looks thoughtful for a minute. We aren't the most functional group, so I don't blame him.
That's because you walk into buildings you can't see are falling.
If I couldn't
And maybe-
see it was falling, how was I supposed to know not to walk into it?
You can look. Half the building was on fire.
Not from the angle I was looking at it. This sounds like an argument they've had a lot. They will probably go into
Aiden
this for
looks
several
fascinated with this
minutes
argument.
if nobody stops them.
just clears her throat.
Give me a
What's
sec.
that?
I'm still sitting on my butt in front of you, so it's kind of.
So can I like roll an acrobatics check to have Cubla like try to tackle Darvan or something?
Why Darvan?
Let's see. If you want to, I'd say that would be more of a... probably a strength check more. We'll call it.
I can try it.
We'll call it that. Let me...
Cubla kind of screams at you.
Hold on. Finding my reflex save.
Hello.
There we go. Wow.
Wow, Darvan.
Wow, Darvan. Darvan is still staring at the newcomer,
That much.
and suddenly he finds a snow leopard on him. And he goes, ah, get it off, get it off! What? Why is everybody picking on me? Stop it!
And then sits on him.
Stop it, stop it, stop it!
Sorin, call
I didn't
your
even-
Eating
cat.
himself.
I didn't even do anything!
Sorin, call off your cat.
Get your
I didn't call on the cat!
Call it off anyways.
get your mangy cat off me.
Okay, I take offense to that one.
Okay. Everybody, stop arguing.
Yeah, great coming from the person who explodes runes when not looking for who's there to get hit with them.
Cubla puts her paw on his face.
Get back.
Inez just gives the half-orc a helpless little shrug, like, we never meant to be here together, but yet here we are.
Hi, Zenra. Welcome. Now, found us. Now what are you going
In our defense, we did clear
Probably
out
go
the
back
tower.
to the person who sent us.
Can we loot the tower first? It's expensive to be a svirfneblin.
Maybe.
I believe
no,
it's
not
expensive to be an
First
outcast,
novel is expensive.
actually.
Inez,
Hey,
it's not
everybody
expensive
roll
to be a
a
swallow.
will save.
What's it for?
Because reasons.
Find out.
Darvan's really pissed.
Depending on the reasons, I have a +2 on certain things.
What do you have a +2 against?
Like mind altering or disease type things.
Nope.
Mind affecting.
You don't have a +2.
Okay.
Alright. Saerenrae passes, Adin passes, Sorin passes, Cubla does not pass, Inez passes. So Cubla takes so holy shit. Cubla suddenly feels something burn through her as a really frustrated Darvan channels energy to harm the living and deals 6 points.
Oh, will save.
Roll a will save.
Huh? What?
Why did Sorin roll a will save?
Right.
Whatever. So, takes 6 points of damage. Grr! Off!
Cubla runs off of him into the corner and, like, glares at him,
And whimpers.
hissing.
Darvan gets up. Of course, when he said hurting his own teammates, he rolls a 6.
Of course.
Darvan kind of brushes himself off as he gets up. Alright!
Took damage.
Nope, everybody passed. Well, let me see if it's a half. Oh, everybody else takes 3.
Except for Sorin.
Except for Sorin. So there's just like this prickling that runs through you. It's the opposite of what just happened to you. So he undid everything he just healed. And more. 3 points of damage to
Everyone's
everybody.
wincing and Sorin's like, he just attacked, you didn't.
Damn it. Darvan.
Blame the leopard! Darvan walks.
Aiden devolves into Orin's cursing again.
Darvan stalks towards the door because he is done with this shit.
Sorin face don't.
I get up and shrug at Zenra and go, I'm gonna look at the tower before we go, so if you want to go back here, do you want me to try and fix glasses or do you want to just take it to our employer?
Why don't we wait and go with the...
I really don't care.
Great.
However, more
So
importantly, the exploring is poof.
Aiden plays with the teleportation runes some more.
Because Aiden
Sorin
likes
is
magic.
gonna run handle animal to try and calm Cubla down.
Okay. At
DM
this
question,
point... Okay.
can I roll an alchemy to try and fix the glasses or do you want a different roll?
That'd probably be a craft mod,
hmm,
wouldn't it?
let me look at the possibilities.
Okay.
Or could you use magic device work on it because that's magic spectacles?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're not really fixing the magic part of it, though. You're literally
Nope.
just trying to, like, tape or glue the pieces of the frame back together.
Yep.
Would it be dumb to cast Detect Magic in this tower?
It would be super dumb,
Yes.
but feel free. I'd say it's more of a craft.
Okay, where is craft?
Skills. It is, but craft is between
Climb and diplomacy.
climb and diplomacy. I had my spells open for some reason.
So
Okay.
it's one of those where it has multiples kind of like perform. And
Right, because technically I have craft alchemy. That's what's going on here. Just trying to figure
It's
that
not
out.
alchemical, so
I know. I understand.
Alchemical super glue.
Yep.
I
I can just take my straight modifier with it if you want, with a d20.
will.
Like,
Okay, you have a choice. You can take your straight modifier with it. Or if you want to use craft alchemy to make use of any bonus that you have, you can do that and then roll a luck die.
okay, which one is the luck die again? I'm sorry, it's the
Just-
d10?
Just a d20.
Okay. I will roll my alchemy and die.
Aiden's sitting here to examine the thingy.
Homunculus. Soren's kind of just relaxing a little bit as he's blocking
Yes?
Cubla from getting
Okay.
out.
You successfully reattach it. There's kind of a thick spot where the frame has been rejoined, just because you're not quite as skilled as the person who made them in the first
Right.
place, but they're functional. They're perfectly functional.
Fantastic. I put it back in the box and go, see? No harm done.
At this point, am I going to assume that y'all kind of loot the tower?
Yeah.
Say that.
Loot
Yeah.
tower, in addition to Aiden attempting to use all the magic things like, say, homunculus controlling circles.
Okay, everybody roll a d20 for me, and then I'll tell you what you guys get.
Aiden!
I suck.
Wow.
I'm going to slaughter you! Roll 20? What did I do to piss you off?
Right?
The random number generator gods hate you guys tonight.
No.
No, I rolled
I'm
alright.
glad I've not been playing Monster Hunter tonight. The desire sensor would kill me. Right, Mia?
Hmm.
Yes, but you did roll alright, Will.
Told you I'm the
It's probably because we were arguing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Saerenrae finds most of the things because everybody else is probably still glaring and yelling at each other. So you guys find a total of... Sorry, looking at my stuff. So you guys find a total of 400 gold in the tower in various... you can tell that it's not stuff that was originally in the tower, that was hidden in little caches everywhere, so the bandits took over and then they each got their little spots where they kept their stuff. So you find 400 gold in gold and various gems, which are going to be easy to sell for gold. There's a potion of healing. Probably a cure light wounds equivalent.
Is there a wand in the tower?
There is no wand in this tower. Darvan's going to go buy a wand with some of his money later so he can heal the freaking druid. There is... You guys already found the... In the last encounter you found the Cloak of Resistance, which the sorcerer laid claim to.
Why? Because it was shiny.
What kind of weapons do you guys have?
Stick.
Quarterstaff and a scimitar.
Dagger.
Got my Earthbreaker.
Okay.
I have a stick. Notable weapons are a stick and a crossbow.
Okay. You find a +1 frost weapon that is very similar to a scimitar. In fact, I would say it has the same stats as a scimitar.
A +1 frost weapon scimitar?
Yep.
+1 frost scimitar. So it gets a +1 rolls frost. I'm seeing what everything does real quick.
And it's possible sometimes, since this particular adventure I'm using is a 4th edition, we may have to figure out how to translate.
Frost.
Deals extra 1d6 points of cold damage on successful hit.
Okay. So,
Upon command.
And then
In the Discord, I'm putting the link.
you guys found the spectacles, of course.
was
When
kind
you
of
guys go past the previous room, the door that led into the bathing chamber is open and nothing is in it. So it looks like the were-rat got out. You see no sign of the gnome Arcanist that you fought in the last battle. He is long gone.
I was hoping to set him on fire.
So you've pretty much picked the tower clean. And y'all meet out in front of the tower at the bottom of the steps. Darvan is out there kind of sulking.
Cubla's just shooting flares at everyone.
Including Sorin.
So y'all are
I'm actually gonna see about trying a handle animal on Cubla.
she bites your arm off.
Or tries.
Alright,
Damn!
so that's what do you do to try to kind of get close, befriend, calm down, whatever?
Offer meat.
Just. Well, actually,
Sounds
yeah,
very
like, pull
nice.
out a little bit of like a
Travel jerky or something?
kind of. Yeah. Squat down and just hold it out in front of the snow leopard, just still trying to,
Hey, this
What
is
you do with a
better than most of these idiots who just trip over her or whatever. So that's a pretty good start. What does Cubla do? She's inclined to react to that agreeably.
She sniffs at it. She looks at her. Looks at Sorin like, what do I do? And Sorin's like, you can eat it. Nom. Sharp teeth.
It's like, chomp! You check to see if your fingertips are still there. They are.
Cubla looks at you a little more fondly.
Which leads me to my next question involving
Sorin's like,
Cubla.
what are you doing?
Making friends, Mom. Making friends.
Leads me to my next question about the snow leopard. Where's the wolf cub now?
Back in town. You guys haven't gone back to town yet.
Yeah.
That poor little wolf cub.
Probably in your room at the inn, whining and scratching at the door. And he's
Which leads me right
he's peed in the corner of the floor because nobody has let him out.
Which leads me to my next question involving the wolf cub. Is it Sorin's old animal companion reincarnated?
His old animal companion was an owl.
No, it's not.
I thought you said it was a wolf.
Nope.
Okay, so y'all are outside of the tower,
Now
weighed
what?
down with loot.
I should probably turn on a light in here real quick, actually. Because it was light earlier, and now it's
Nah.
not.
So I'm gonna
I just saw.
be right back. I need to run to the bathroom. You guys discuss among yourselves
For the
what you
quarter.
want to do next.
We should probably go to our employer at some point.
Very likely.
Excuse me.
kind of.
How did you meet our employer? Turns to Zenra.
I've heard something about a tower that's got a dragon. I heard someone was looking for help with a tower. This is the wrong tower.
Obviously.
There's a dragon? Can we go?
If we can find the tower.
You just
That's
said the word
awesome.
dragon to a dragon oracle.
Dragons are terrifying, but awesome.
Yes. I want to fight one.
What?
I would like to point something out to you, Zenro. The Swabble Gobble here is an oracle of a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Shows my very burnt arms.
Well,
I mean, hypothetically, if I ever got better at being what I am, you could fight me.
Why are we fighting the Swivel Gooble?
Because
We're
Zenra was
discussing
trying to
fighting
find
dragons.
the tower with the dragon in it, and instead got us.
Ooh, that sounds neat. Tower with dragon.
I know! I want towers with dragons, but he wants to fight
We can
dragons.
technically have a tower with a dragon.
Well, you know, there's different kinds of dragons, so maybe some of the dragons you could fight, and some of them you could go and talk to. I don't know.
Dragon. And now the svirfneblin is endlessly distracted.
How is that different from normal?
It's not. That's the best thing about playing chaotic good.
I wouldn't know. I'm playing. What
I'm
the hell
neutral.
am I playing again? Neutral good.
Yep. Just
Because true neutral was literally the only thing I could be.
Yep.
I'm lawful neutral. I don't think
Or
it
the-
comes out very often.
Neutral.
So-
We have neutral good,
Yeah,
lawful neutral, chaotic good. Neutral. Do we have anything in lawful good yet?
Nope.
What's
We're
that
not a-
anyway?
Lawful good is boring.
It is.
Okay, so
Sorin is.
So we have all the neutrals
Cubla is
represented.
animal.
who currently has the glasses?
Me. I fixed them, so me.
Let's see. Darvan is going to try and grab them from you
Oh no.
because he doesn't trust
Why?
Because he just wants to get done with these damn glasses. So roll a... maybe a
Reflex.
reflex. Or reflex or a perception.
Oh, easy. Easy decision there. Except not. But still.
Okay, roll a reflex save with
Alright.
a +2.
Give me a sec. Any day now. I have really solid saves, so, you know. 17.
So, kind of out of the corner of your eye, you notice Darvan, like, grabbing at the box from your hands, and you go, whoa! Nope!
I slap his hand and go, bad puppy!
Cubla's gonna try and steal the glasses.
No!
She sees Darvan doing it and is like, well, that looks fun. Holy crap, Cubla.
Why? What do you want me to do? Wow.
Roll a perception.
Alright. Better.
Okay, so you, like, yank the box with the glasses out of Darvan's hands and smack his hand, and then you notice Cubla coming up from behind, and you, like, twirl out of the way, and instead of getting...
No, this is happening if I can get it to work. No!
And you leap into the air! You, like, twirl and leap, and Cubla... Just a second. Let me roll something.
Alright.
Uh-oh. Cubla can't take much more of
Go
beating.
for cat.
What's Cubla rolling?
Cubla's not. Darvan
She
is.
Oh no, it's a luck die.
Nope. Darvan actually manages to roll well. So he tries to grab the thing, and Inez goes, lol, nope, and avoids him. Goes, lol, nope, some more, leaps into the air, and Darvan goes, oh shit, there's a cat coming at me, and he manages to, like, roll to the side, rolling along the ground. So Cubla just kind of slams into the ground where Inez used to be.
Aiden's watching this with a combined look of confusion and amusement. You could call it confusement.
Darvan's like, can we just get back to town and give them the damn glasses before they get broken? Again.
Pardon?
I'm all for that, Darvan. I want to get back to town. I could use... I don't want to be here anymore. So...
Alright, let's head back to town.
So everybody heads back to town. Cranky as all get out. Pissy as everything.
Do you want to come with us?
I'm sorry, I'm a little grateful that all of that happened. So the cleric doesn't yell at him anymore.
Darvan's stomping at the head of the group, grumbling to himself. Don't even know why I came here. Freaking stupid idea. If I didn't have to worry about getting killed by everything. He's in a lovely mood.
After all of that, Cubla just kind of sighs deeply and hides.
Poor Cubla.
Nobody's really paying attention, so it's easy for her to hide. And stalk along behind everybody. Or to the side. So you guys get back to town. You hunt down... What was his name?
I have his name.
Leave it to me, she's got the notes.
Aldrin.
Aldrin. Yep.
Nope. Yeah, Aldrin. So you find Aldrin in town, and you go to him. And he goes... Wow, you guys look so happy. Was it not successful?
Oh, we were successful.
And I pop down and like, here, before someone else tries to take it from me.
And he takes it and he goes, oh my gosh, you actually found it! Did you... Was it... He's trying to figure out a polite way of saying, did the half-orc have to save you all? Without being offensive. And he's like, did everything go okay?
Soren's like, I almost died.
Oh.
And he's like, let's put it this way. When you have a pair of doppelgangers in teleportation rooms, you get a little confused.
Oh yes, my father used to use the teleportation rooms to go from one side of the room quickly without having to walk as much.
They were cool. I liked them.
They were. I used to play with them when I was little.
I played with them now.
He did.
Did you guys... Are there still bandits there? Did you, like, sneak in and steal them, or...
The bandits are dead.
Okay, so it's...
Bandits are very dead.
The only things that survived, if I'm remembering correctly, was we had one were-rat that was been hiding out in there with the group. That had gone in hidden because he got lit on fire, and then I threatened to light him on fire again.
Okay.
And the gnome that seemed to be in charge of everything got away.
Oh, so should I be concerned if I go to the tower?
Probably not. We almost
killed
killed him.
the gnome away from the tower. We'll probably have to worry more than you will.
Okay, so you don't think they'll be back? Oh, good.
It's
Also, one of the shelves caught fire.
Oh no!
Don't worry.
Don't worry, you don't want the shelf.
Anything that was on it.
But if it was my father's I wanted...
How do you like...
Did you know he was an aspiring artist?
Cubla pops out of nowhere, spits something out. It's that picture that Aiden had. Points at it.
Okay.
Stares at him.
Everybody roll a d20.
There we go.
Wow.
I have pissed RNG tonight!
Wow.
God damn it!
Apparently, you pissed off some like Aztec god.
Zeke, you notice the piece of paper first, stoop down without thinking about it, and pick it up and look at it.
Do I immediately throw it back down?
Aiden, it's that picture.
I can't even focus to cast my fire spell on it.
Saerenrae, you notice it second after he's picked it up, and glance over at it just enough to see part of it. And part of it is more than you ever would have wanted to look at.
Mm-hmm.
Yup.
Inez and everybody else luckily sees both of their expressions and are like, oh, no.
Does the guide go, oh no?
No, he's just like, what? Why are you...
I hand the paper to the guy.
He takes it and he goes, oh my god! He drops it. What if I...
Like you said, your father was an aspiring artist.
He looks at you. No! Lies and slander! I refuse to believe it. He picks it back up and rips it to shreds.
Thank you for ripping it to shreds.
Yup.
I love to
Like grinning to
understand
herself.
things.
Like, haha, I got back at them.
Okay, roll. He looks at all of you just with a look of almost rage. And he goes, I promised you 200 gold and you're going to get it, but not one piece more, and you had all better leave this town as soon as possible. I will not stand for slander against my father.
I want to counter-intimidate.
Okay? It's more of an intimidate, less of a counter-intimidate, because he didn't, I was just rolling to see how he responded. That's a big number. Roll to confirm that.
Just a d20.
Roll.
Roll your intimidate again.
Hot day.
Oh dang. What do you do?
I
Whatever
just,
you're doing is going to super intimidate him, so...
I just walk up and he's probably shorter than me.
Yep.
I just go death glare down at him and saying, I don't know if you exactly have the authority to tell us not to come back to town. And just smile.
Big toothy grin.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
With half-orc tusks.
Oh yeah.
He looks up, and up, and up some more, and just kind of is silent for a moment, and he goes, well, I mean, I know people here, and my father was a big influence, so I have some say. However,
There's probably more of those pictures where they come from if you want to go and check.
I'd still refuse to believe you. Because he's stubborn. But he pulls...
Anyone with high charisma can try and convince him.
It would have some yeah. So he pulls out a pouch and throws it on the ground. Not as forcefully as he would have, kind of gently. And he's like, there's your guys' 200 gold.
There are
And
200 in there for our friend here.
what?
We didn't have her along when we started Does she get $200 or do we divide it up there?
Here's another 50. Now go!
Thank you.
Leave! And he turns and scurries off.
Inez stage whispers, I don't think he likes us.
Sorin Cubla does this really weird sounding bark cough something that it sounds like she's having some kind of fit.
Laughter.
Yep. Starts rolling around.
Alright, Darvan picks up the bags of gold, makes sure that they haven't split, haven't dropped out any pieces. He divvies it up. Well, he'll divvy it up later because it takes a while to count. He gives the bag with 50 gold pieces to Saerenrae.
Adin looks at the shreds of paper, carefully piles them up, carries them outside, and
Casts spark.
Casts spark.
They burn, rather satisfyingly. And then the piece of art is lost to the world forever.
No, it's not. Still in Aiden's mind.
Yeah,
Probably
forever.
Ines too.
No,
Hold up.
not so much. Why are you hitting the window?
I'm not. Yes? No? And if you think we're irritating,
Meet our mother.
Or did you mean the birds are Missy, did you just say that Mom's irritating?
That's what Stevie was implying.
I think he might have been
that was her
referring...
hitting the window.
Oh, Mom was hitting the window? What's she doing outside?
Yup.
Gloria
Gloria.
was here.
Oh, Gloria was here.
That's why I had to leave
Oh,
for that little bit. I went to the bathroom too, but mostly I had to grab the box up from Mom.
anyways, so you've been paid, you've looted the tower. Before you're gonna end up leaving this town quickly because the guy's gonna go tell the guards that you're a bunch of troublemakers and should be driven out. So if you stick around too long, the guards are probably gonna come argue with you.
Sorin goes and picks up his items and the wolf cub.
And cleans up.
Yeah, love it.
I mean,
Not too much, but
it won't be comfortable to stay in the town because to counter your slander against his father, Aldrin's going to tell everybody about the drawing he saw and that he believes one of you guys did it.
yes,
Cool.
it was Cubla.
Cubla did.
And
Yeah.
I'm going to roll.
Oh, I love us a lot.
In the next couple of days, the bard that's been following you around is going to come and find out all about the horrible drawing that one of you did, and he's going to include it in one of his songs.
Of course he is.
Our
And it doesn't include Cubla doing the drawing.
He doesn't know yet. He has to write the song first. Now, he's probably going to spin it to where you guys used it to terrify the gnome wizard that had taken over the tower, so it's going to turn out good in the end, but probably in the future it's going to come back to bite you and somebody's going to want to commission you to draw them a picture.
Awesome.
So you guys...
Who's gonna draw a picture?
You guys pick up your stuff and kind of migrate out to the edge of town. Kind of all still together. There's now a wolf cub who is lovingly following the snow leopard.
Who's snarling at it every so often.
And every time she does, the wolf cub just plops on his butt and pants at her, looking all adorable. With a look of, I love you, you're mine. I will follow you
Baby.
forever.
Baby.
So,
Cubla stelts.
he kind of looks around pathetically, sighs, and goes over and leans against Darvan's foot.
Oh, puppy.
Darvan picks up the wolf cub. absentmindedly pets it and turns to Zenra and he's like, so you didn't really meet us at our best. Possibly
Obviously.
you met us at our worst.
No, we weren't getting our butts handed to us by orcs.
You're still mostly alive.
Yeah?
That's better than the first night. That's better than the first night, right, Darvan?
Mm-hmm.
Sorin remains conspicuously quiet here.
Thank you for coming to help. We managed to handle it, but the possible assistance is appreciated.
Hold up, we're lagging.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Who's
Yeah, you
lagging?
look kinda-
Am I lagging?
We're back under control.
You
Yeah, it's gonna be all three of us,
because
because
a little bit
Same internet.
for a second.
Okay. So he basically goes, we appreciate that you, or I appreciate at least, I don't know about anybody else, but I appreciate that you came to assist. We're not the most defense heavy group, so honestly we were kind of lucky that we
Haven't died
somehow succeeded.
Maybe whatever gods there are favor you somehow.
You are. Inez just looks at you and goes, "You are so cool." Like, wow. I cannot intimidate anything like that, and I can do some serious shit in that direction.
Darvan just blinks at her.
Which one of us?
At Inez.
What? She is cool. I mean, she's giant, but she's cool.
I'll be back in just a sec.
Okay.
Did we get to buy anything while we were there?
No.
No.
But there's small towns in the area.
I think now is a good time for a 5-minute break. And
We're almost finished.
okay,
Yeah.
Aren't we?
I don't have a whole lot more. Mainly just, I figured we would have a small conversation where maybe people tried to convince Zenra to stay with them. Be like, hey, what direction are you going in? We may be going the same way.
she's going towards dragons. So whether or not like the rest of the party is going, Inez is like dragons.
Darvan is like, wait, what, dragons? I wasn't paying attention when that part of the conversation was going on. Almost like, my person who's playing me wasn't in the room.
Wait, what? Did he actually
What
say
was
that?
going on? What?
No.
Dragons.
I had to go close
What?
the curtain. What I miss?
There's dragons? What? Darvan looks confused.
Oh yeah, so I was traveling around exploring and I heard something about a tower that has a dragon.
Dragon.
I think I heard something about that at one of the last towns we were in, but I didn't really pay any attention because I didn't think we were equipped to handle dragons. Inez, you realize that Darvan knew about dragons and didn't tell you.
Glaring, like sudden, very heated glaring, like there's actual heat coming off my body kind of glaring.
What? He gestures at the group. You think we could handle a dragon?
I don't think we can handle it! I just want to see it!
Oh, maybe.
I think it's a stupid idea.
You
Who
always
else?
do.
Who else agrees with me? He raises his hand. Who thinks going to a tower, possibly full of all sorts of strange mage artifacts that dragons like to collect, would be a really stupid idea? I mean, we could barely handle this tower.
Well, when you put it like that,
Aiden's trying to determine if he's raising his hand. Because on one hand, dragon. On the other hand, artifacts.
It is.
So it's just over there like, I really just want to go home now.
That's because Darvan and Cubla beat him up.
No, it was Adin who beat him up. Adin tried to kill my character. That was Steve.
Steven Aiden.
Yep. And I also have Sorin, who's getting.
I mean,
he's the one being beaten
I
up.
guess we could travel towards it. It's still a ways away.
Darvan, where exactly are you going besides, like, what's your plan instead? Right, so I'm going to a dragon, and you can follow or not.
Out of character question.
Okay.
Hypothetically speaking, does our next module happen to involve a tower full of magic artifacts and a dragon?
Potentially.
Hypothetically speaking.
Hypothetically speaking. Fine. We'll head towards the tower with the dragon.
Inez just bounces.
Because
really
we can
good.
always
Hold
leave
on.
before we go in the tower. Does
Still
everybody...
bouncing, Inez.
Do you have any idea what it would take to drag Adin away from that tower? And Inez? So Inez, I think we could just grab her and pick her up and carry her away, but...
Darvan
Hey!
snorts.
Where was this tower?
Darvan kind of gestures in a direction. I heard it was north of here.
Aiden starts walking.
Someone's like, "Hey, wait, stop!"
Inez does this little hoppy fly thing to keep up.
Darvan just sighs. He's like, why did I think this would be a good idea?
Sorry, I
Because-
agree entirely.
Because you thought that'd be fun. So that Aiden would come back to bother them.
No, I thought it would be healthier to travel with a group rather than alone, and I'm beginning to wonder if I was wrong. Anyways, so, semi-reluctantly, everybody agrees to head towards the next unknown adventure, which will take place 2 weeks from now. This is an adventure module which will take us from level 2 to level 3. So before then, I need everybody to make sure that your character sheets are at level 2. It would be nice if you would also do your backup character sheet for level 2 and put it in the Google Drive, just in case Roll20 ever implodes. That way we don't lose everything.
I have most of it done. I think the only thing left is putting in the skill points, and I've been procrastinating that because that's a lot of skills.
If you guys divvy up the treasure, everybody gets 150 gold. Whoever wants the health potion, whoever wants the... I was planning on having Sorin take the frost weapon because Sorin uses frost magic. But you guys can decide that.
I'd also be fitting to have one character be a healer, one of them be a fire mage, one of them be a lightning mage, and one of them be an ice mage.
You guys can argue about that if you would like. Darvan will not interrupt. In between now and the next time, Darvan's going to buy a wand of inflict harm, or whatever it is, so that he can heal the dhampir. And I think that's about it for today.
Where's that scimitar? Right. And then asks, where's that scimitar?
Oh. Who picked up the scimitar?
I don't know. You?
Darvan did.
I'm assuming Darvan did.
Okay, Darvan picked it up and he's like, here, I can't use it. Does anybody want it? We could try
Give it to
selling.
Druid.
No.
Give it to the druid. The druid.
Offers it to the
I've seen a druid with a scimitar.
offers it to the druid.
Soren's like, where'd that come from?
Found it in the tower.
Oh, you were too busy yelling at me earlier. I didn't really see what we got.
Are we setting up camp for tonight at this point?
Yes.
Yeah.
Aiden pulls up a chair and pulls out a glass wine bottle with a spider in it.
Cubla hops out of stealth and goes up to him and looks at it.
Cubla comes out
That's
of
the
nowhere.
kitten eyes going on.
It's like, ooh, spider, noms.
Spider, 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 spider,
Nice.
spider.
There is suddenly a snow leopard in your lap.
This is mine.
There is suddenly a wolf cub on your feet, trying to get the leopard's attention.
Aiden puts the glass
Cubla's-
bottle away.
Cubla size. Cubla crawls on top of Aiden.
Sorry. No.
The wolf cub starts climbing your leg.
Someone's like, what?
Help.
He looks over. He starts laughing.
Arr, 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 arr.
What did you even do?
Remember that glass bottle with a spider in it from the collapsing fort?
You pulled it out, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
You do remember that we have a feline, right?
And what does that have to do with anything?
It's a bug.
Technically, it goes into a mildly not kind of scientific description between the two.
The wolf cub, by the way, is climbing up his chest.
Cubla leaps off.
The wolf cub leaps off.
Cubla's running around.
The wolf cub follows.
Inez falls over laughing because it's hilarious.
Aiden, take 2 points of various scratch damage.
Non-lethal.
Non-lethal, just scratches from things climbing on
What,
you
did you
and
just
leaping off of you.
Call unconscious?
I'm just not even going to bother taking the damage because we're going to be fully healed by the time we get done with this.
Anyways, so you guys are going to make camp, rest up, heal, and then head out for the tower. It's going to be a fairly long journey. You'll have chances to buy whatever you want with your gold along the way. There will be various different villages that all offer different things. Don't forget, Inez, that you have the next
10
alchemical you
10
get
off.
10 off because of the various
Yep.
things you found.
Yep.
And with that, I'm going to say that we're done for the night. We'll meet 2 weeks from now
Yay.
and begin our actual next adventure module.
Hooray!
You lived, and now you're level 2.
Yep. I hope we didn't. I hope it was fun, Will.
Oh yeah, that was.
We're insane.
Alright.
You're playing with one person who's almost definitely mentally unstable, two who are debatable, and our glorious dungeon master.
Very benevolent.
I thought I was one of the unstable ones.
Your DM before
Oh, okay.
By the way, I'm the unstable, but confirmed unstable.
Okay, so,
Yes.
turning off the live stream, say goodbye to anybody who happens to be listening.
goodbye. See you in
All-
2 weeks.
All two of you.
That'll work.